Give me the gear. I want the gear. I hold it dear and near. Give me the gear. It's Quest for Gear. Hey, Quest for Gear people. Been a little while, and we're going to put the phone in the phone holster. We got to do it after we start, or else the video screws up, because this whole YouTube platform is crap. Absolute crap. Needs a lot of work. YouTube, hire me. I'll fire most of you, and we'll sort it all out right away. So today we're just going to do some mixing around. Just put my little sign up here. This is Quest for Gear. And we are questing for gear because we want the gear. Give me the gear. Just going to turn the Tascam Model 24 on. And it's been a while since I've done a live because lives are stupid and I don't like them. But YouTube reminds me constantly that if I do the lives, they may give me money. And I do like money. All right, so this can be difficult. I need to try to log in so that I can see you guys' comments at the same time. This is always hell. This is another thing that they make way more complicated than it needs to be. And again, I don't like doing the lives, but YouTube wants me to do them because I have no idea. I have no idea why YouTube thinks this is a good idea. Don't you guys look at my password now? Don't be looking at my password now. All right, we'll get logged in here. Quest for gear, where we're questing for gear. Give me the gear. I want the gear. All right, let's see here. Go over to YouTube. How am I even going to do this? I guess I'm going to go to my own channel, and this way I can see who's logged in. Quest for Gear is live. I will just kill the volume. Oh, HarryWannaDie is here. Right on. Hey, Harry. So, Harry, I'm gonna send that I'm gonna send that package out tomorrow. I know I said that, but I really am, Harry. So if you still live in the last address that you sent me, say so in the comments, and I will send that package tomorrow. I swear to God, I'll bring it to the post office at noon, and I will send it to you tomorrow. Just let me know in the comment if you still live where you said you lived last time, buddy. And it's good to see you. I was thinking about you lately. All right, we're gonna load up a song here. So let's go over to John Pork Didn't Die for that. You're the best, Harry. Hey, Harry, you still live at that address that you sent me in the email, the last address you sent me? Because I'm going to send you that package tomorrow in the mail if you do. Also, Harry, can you hear me okay? I'm going to load up this session. We're just going to mix around on this session a little bit. All right, let's see what we got here. 1 minute in. Yes. Okay, cool, man. I'll send that package tomorrow.
Twinkle, twinkle,
okay, super concerning. Not hearing any audio on my right. That's my fault. It's because I didn't turn on my right speaker. Yes, sometimes I make mistakes. It's not always a broken Tascam Model 24. Sometimes I make mistakes. And, all right. So we're going to mix around on this song a little bit. This song's going on my next album. It's actually my daughter singing and wrote the song when she was 4, but I like it. I like what I've done to the back of the song. So we're going to put it on my album. And the worst part is I'm going to mix this up. It's going to go on this YouTube video now. And then later on, when I'm done with this album, say a couple months from now, I'm going to submit this onto CD Baby. Right? So this is me and my daughter wrote this song. She was 4 years old. Me and my daughter wrote this song. We're going to publish it to CD Baby, and you're also going to hear it here on YouTube Live. What's going to happen in a few months, mark my words, is CD Baby is going to strike me with a copyright claim on YouTube for my own song. I'm going to submit a thing and saying, no, stupid idiots, this is my song. My daughter's song. You can't copyright me. And then YouTube/CD Baby will reject it and then threaten to shut down my channel for my own song. This is how this stuff works. I don't know a way around it because I use CD Baby, right? But they don't They don't put any human intelligence into it. They just have this automated, greedy process come along and strike you down. Anyway, let's mix this song a little around. It's something my daughter come up with when she was like 4 years old. It's called Twinkle Twinkle Games and Rides, and it's just got enough of an alternative rock thing to it. I'm thinking like almost like a Kramer Bongwater thing I've added to the back of it. That yes, it is a little girl singing a song about twinkle twinkle little games and rides, but I've turned it into a full song. So let's just hear what we got here.
Twinkle, twinkle, all I want to see you, yes. But I think you that is right. But me too, I wish we can do that together. Yes, that's how I want. Yes, yes, let's hear how I did.
Hey Harry, thanks for the
My head is hurting.
My daughter at the end says my head is hurting. That's her Ringo. I've got blisters on my fingers. Thanks for the tip, Harry. I'll put that towards the postage tomorrow on the package I send you, buddy. It is really good to hear from you, Harry. It's been a while, man. I know I don't do these lives almost ever. Like I said, YouTube encourages me to do them. They say that if I do them, I'll get money. And the thing about that is I like money. So it kind of works out, except that I don't get the money. So I don't know. It's, whatever makes YouTube happy, I guess. All right, let's go through that again. We're going to go through it track by track. Again, it's kind of a weird song because it's written by a 4-year-old who happens to be my daughter, but let's hear just the kick. It'll start up in a second here. And there's the kick. All right. I don't know if the phone picks that up or not. We're going to throw the drums on it. Do some flute. Flute will show up in a second. Track 4 is shaker. Track 5 is the bass. I'm gonna head out. Gotta study some shit. See you later, Uncle. Yeah, cool, Harry. Hey, we'll see you later. And I will put that thing in the post office for you tomorrow, buddy. And I think you're gonna be excited because I had something custom made for you, dude. So I can't wait for you to get it. And I apologize it's taken me so long. There was the postal strike, as you know, and then you moved, and I got the new address, and I just haven't sent it. And I apologize, but I'm very excited to send this to you because I had it custom made for you. And I made one for me too. So you and me are going to be twins, buddy. So we'll get that to you. Hey, Sean. Good, man. How are you? Yeah, so I don't even remember how this song came to be. I think I just gave my daughter when she was 4 like an SM58 microphone, And she just went nuts. And then I built the music after. Let's just hear her vocal soloed out here. On track 9.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, I wish that I can see you, but when you come out, it's nighttime.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Sean. Yeah, I've heard people getting COVID lately again. That sucks that you're in the hospital, but I'm glad was in the hospital for 3 nights until this past Sunday. I'm glad you're out. That's terrible. My girlfriend does hotel work, so she talks to a lot of people in the USA about hotel reservations, and a lot of people are getting COVID. It's crazy. I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad that you're out of the hospital.
And all I want is to see you. Yes, I think you like it to ride, but me too. I wish we could do that together. Yes, that's all I want. Yes, yes, yes.
Sean says, just saw your 4-track videotapes, wants me to do the same to my old tapes. Do you have a bunch of tapes, Sean?
Let's hear how I did.
All right. So, yeah, I don't know. I think this song's going to be pretty easy to mix because I'd already done some in Reaper before I put it back on the Tascam board. And you might say, well, if this song was already in Reaper, Sean says, I have 4 and a broken Tascam. Yeah, that's the problem with a cassette-based 4-track is that everyone's cassette-based 4-track is broken because every time you hit play or record or fast forward or rewind, it could be the last time the damn thing ever works because the mechanics of a cassette player with capacitors and tape heads and rubber belts and mechanics and gears, every time you press play, fast forward, rewind, or record, it could be the last time, right? That stuff is just a time bomb. I know. I've had multiple dead cassette players around here. It sucks. I think this song is going to be pretty easy to mix because I already had it in Reaper. I already low-passed, or I should say high-passed, low-cutted everything. Added a little mojo. What did I do? Had to transfer again after getting a new Model 24. I redid the bass with the Hofner to the Neve to the LA2 to tape with blue silk. I dumped from tracks 12 to 5. I can't even read my own writing. You might say, well, if it was already in Reaper, why'd you put it back in the Tascam Model 24? Because that's how I like to work. I don't like to work in the computer. I like to work on the Tascam. I will fly a whole song into the Mac/Reaper to use my effects, my universal audio effects and my waves effects. I don't like working on the computer. I don't like having the keyboard and the mouse and the monitor. I got it going right now for this video, but I prefer to be hunched over the Tascam or other multi-tracker and work that way. Sean says, yeah, the thing is mine is just not responding to be plugged in, so it's kind of a paperweight. So yours is electronically dead, huh? Well, that sucks. Frick. I know, geez, I'm sure you guys got lots of people down there that could fix that. We've got a guy in Mississauga that Mike from I Love Recording and I use now. I haven't used them, but Mike's used them, and I've almost used them because my fast forward stopped working. But Mike from I Love Recording is pretty pleased with the service. He's a guy in Mississauga, but you'd have to ship it up here, and you'd have to get hit with our elbows up tariff duty bull crap. You know, our communist socialist dictatorship will hit your your package with tariffs and stuff. I got tariffed on my 4-track from Japan. They had to slap me with $15. The 4-track is 30 years old and it's from Japan. Does the Canadian government really need $15? Like, was there a meeting? Did the Canadian government get together and they're like, we got to stop this 4-track problem. They're getting imported from Japan all the time. That's it. I declare an edict. every time a 4-track comes from Japan, we must have $15. This isn't a waste of time or money. Think of all the $15 we will get when people import 4-tracks from Japan. But they are communist, socialist, dictator scumbags, criminal, etc. and so forth. So, I mean, they could probably use $15 to, further their criminal syndicates. Anyway, all right, so Twinkle Twinkle Games and Rides. This is the song we're looking at. I do like to use, for this album, which is tentatively called Forzo, which is a play off Zofo from Led Zeppelin, because this is my 4th album. I don't know what to say. Let's just play the song again. Come on.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, I wish that I could see you. But when you come out, it's
Hey, Sean, how many tapes do you have to do? If you are up for the risk of sending them to me, and the risk is that they get lost in the mail, I won't wreck your tapes. I won't lose your tapes, but the risk is, the postal system. But if you're up for the risk, you can mail me all your tapes. I will dump them for you and send the files and the tapes back. That's an offer for free, obviously. So that's an offer. But the risk on your side is that, they get lost by our lovely Canadian post-socialist system that, is overpaid and underworked. Let's see. What are we going to do? Okay, I had redone the bass with my Hofner, which is maybe an odd choice. I just want to hear the bass and drums together on this really quick. So the bass is track 5 and the drums are 1 and 2. I throw some guitar in there. Hey, yeah, Sean. Yeah, I'll send you my address, man. And 3 or 4 tapes. It's just there's just no way to get you a backup copy before you send them. You know what I mean? Like I wish you could send me a backup copy. But if you're cool to risk it, send me the 3 or 4, and I will transfer them for you. And because I still have the 4-track here. I listed it for sale, but no one's bought it yet. So as long as the 4-track is here, we might as well be using it. So I will email you my address. You can send me them tapes, and I will do it and send it all back to you. And then I'll send you some stickers and stuff when I send your tapes back to you. So that's kind of a fun project. So let's do it. Yeah. So next step, let me email you my address. Let's hear some of this oddball stuff. We'll start with the drums so we know where we're at. harmonica. It's very sparse. We got a cowbell here. Whoa, that's really loud and hard on my ears. We got a cowbell here. We got bells. Piano. That must be me. Because then we got my daughter on piano here on this track. Which is understandably a 4-year-old on a piano, so it's fairly chaotic.
How I did. My head is hurting.
I've got blisters on my fingers. So, there we have it. This song, I think it'll be fairly easy to mix. I just have to approach this at this point. Technically, I think most things are fine. I just have to approach this artistically at this point. It's like, what do I artsy-fartsy want to do to this thing at this point? I don't think much. I think I want to run my daughter's voice through my Rupert Neve 542 tape sim over here, which is right, this thing here. I'm going to run my daughter's voice through the Rupert Neve 542 tape sim so that it sounds like her voice is more mellow and naturally compressed, and it comes from 15 IPS tape, 15 inches per second tape. I'll also put her voice through a Neve, a fake Neve, warm Neve, one of these dudes, and then I'll also put it through the LA2A. So I think I'll keep her original voice, vocal recording, but I'll also have one of these like vintaged up, literally warmed up tape sim compressor. So the signal chain of that will be the Tascam will spit her voice from track 9 out into, yeah, that's a good idea too. Daughter's voice might be fun with some crazy panning and echo and verb. For sure, yeah, I think I'll do a little bit of reverb. From the Tascam, lined in through a Neve, like a fake Neve, obviously a warm Neve, through the compressor, and lastly through the tape sim. I do the tape sim last because if you think of in real life, what comes last? The tape, right? The tape, right? And then, well, what really comes last is the monitors. But so, yeah, I just wanted to turn this track. It's literally the first track on my next album, my 4th album, tentatively called Forza. And thank you for tuning in, everybody. And Sean says, I'll send you a rough mix of the song. You did some drumming on too, trying to get my cousin in Holland. Cool. Hey, Sean, if you need me to redo them drums, like I'm not the greatest drummer in the world, but I'm really pleased to be helping you. You know what I mean? Like I'm really sort of like kind of honored to be on your tracks. I really like your music. And the fact that you asked me, I'm really happy about it. It's just, my confidence level on my drumming I'm not the greatest drummer. Bands around here don't let me drum for them. It's kind of weird. I offer. So I must at some point suck a little bit on drums. But the fact that you asked me, I'm really excited. Now, having said that, if you find a better drummer or better drum tracks, don't hesitate. It's your music. You got to do what you want. But what I'm saying is if you want me to redo them drums, I'm more than happy. Like if you're like, well, can you try it this way? Can you try it that way? I mean, I'm here, man. I can do whatever, right? But I'm very happy. I'm honored that you asked me. Honestly, I would love to get on one of your songs. Fair point. I don't let me drum for myself. Yeah, I'm happy enough to drum for my own stuff. I accept my drumming for my own stuff, but I don't know. I offer to drum for bands around here. Now I gotta say I'm decent on guitar, so they tend to stick me on guitar, but I want to get better at drums. I'm on that you asked me. I really would like to get on your track. If I don't get on your track, no hard feelings, maybe next time, but just don't hesitate to reach out. So I'm going to end this live. Thank you, everybody that logged in. hit like and subscribe if you feel like it. And I just did this live because YouTube seems to tickle YouTube's fancy. But so yeah, this is a little bit of live mixing of Twinkle Twinkle Games and Rides, and I'm sure later on, after this song publishes on CD Baby and Spotify, I will later on get a great amount of grief. I will get copyright struck for my own song later on. So look forward to that. Well, hey everybody, thanks very much. Thanks for spending your late Thursday. Sean, I'm literally going to stop this video. I'm going to walk over to my computer and email you address. So talk to you soon, buddy. Thanks everybody. All right, how do you shut this thing off? There we go.